Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to day 2 of the Distribution Utility Meet 2020. This is the 4th annual conference of Power Distribution Utilities for Collaborative Growth. I'm Aishwarya Singh, your host, and it gives me a lot of pleasure to welcome all of you to day 2. Yesterday was a power packed day with lots of interesting and informative sessions, but of course, we did end up, with Srinivasan, take us to splits of laughter. And I think that rejuvenated us a little bit. Now we're going to begin with a yoga session. So, again, very, very reinvigorating because I think after all the long sessions of yesterday, we need something to recharge our systems. And that's why from Bombay, we have invited Deepika Lalwani, our fabulous yoga instructor, who's going to take us through a half an hour to 40 minutes yoga session where we will learn some moves, and you sitting at the comfort of your homes can actually try and do the things with her and make sure that you're completely recharged to absorb more and more discussions and information that will come post her session. So I'm going to now give it over to Deepika, let's not waste any time. We're so excited for your yoga session. Deepika Lalwani, everybody. Let's welcome her with a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you
Namaste
for taking the
everyone,
time and joining.
I'm really delighted to be here. And let's get started. Like Ashwarya said, let's not waste any time. So I just hope that you have a mat or a towel and you can sit on the floor. If you cannot sit on the floor, maybe you can sit on a bed or something. So wherever you have a slight bit of room for movement, you can sit in that kind of an area. And then let's get started. So I want you to first sit with your legs crossed. Now it's not really necessary that you cross them in Padmasana. If you can sit in Padmasana, it's up to you. But if you can just cross them gently, or if you can sit in Vajrasana, any of the positions where you can steadily sit for the next 5 minutes, because we begin with grounding. So sit whichever pose is comfortable for you, and bring your right hand on your heart, bring your left hand on your abdomen, and just watch me once, and then you can close your eyes. So what you have to do is start breathing into your abdomen, and when you breathe into your abdomen, your left hand will start rising because you're inflating your abdomen. And then when you finished breathing into your abdomen, breathe into your chest area. So now your right hand will rise. And then you will exhale starting from the abdomen first, and then exhale the remaining air from your chest. Okay? Let's close the eyes and let's breathe like this only 5 times, and try to breathe as deeply as possible. Inhale into abdomen, into chest. Exhale, abdomen goes in, chest goes down. Repeat, inhale, abdomen goes out, chest goes out. Exhale, abdomen goes in, chest goes down. Inhale, abdomen out, chest out. Exhale, abdomen in, chest in. One last time. Inhale, expand. And exhale, drop back down. Wonderful. Now bring your hands on your knees, and I'll just sit sideways so that you can see what we're doing. Now we're just trying to mobilize the spine, and there are a lot of energy centers, a lot of nerve endings in your spinal area, and we are trying to activate all of them so that you feel rejuvenated. So inhale, push your chest out to the front and your butt out to the back, really arching your back and looking up. As you exhale, I want you to round up your back, pull the shoulders forward, and pull the stomach inside. Let's repeat this 5 times. Inhale, slowly come back into arched spine. Look up. Exhale, round up your back and suck up your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, expand, open up, arch. Exhale, round up and hollow. Last 2 times. And in. Last time. Out and in. Now let's awaken the lower back. And for that, you have to just make circles with your upper body while you are pushing your hip bones, the sit bones, which are these pointy bones in your butts. You're pushing those bones down and you're just gyrating your body so that your lower back wakes up. And why are we doing that? Because after constantly sitting in one place, your lower back has been like in a bent position all day long and it becomes tired, it becomes sluggish, and that is when all the pains start happening. This is a good way to pick up your lower back. Now let's change direction and guide it in the other direction. Focus all your attention to the movement in your lower back. So I'm not moving my chest out, not doing that, just moving the lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now stretch your legs out to the front and keep your hands behind you for support. Push your chest out, sit up tall and start moving your knees up and down. And make this movement as fast as possible, waking up your legs. And while you do this, breathe continuously and deeply. Now stop and take your hands above the head. Make sure your back is long. And as you exhale, bend forward and reach your hands to your toes. If you can't reach your toes, if you can reach your knees, that's also fine. All you have to do here is grab your legs and then use the strength of your arms to pull yourself down. Once you're here, you can walk your hands forward and then reach your feet. Hold it here and take deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Come back to the starting point and relax. Now, bend your right knee. And I hope everybody is following because I'm trying to go really slow. Cross it, place it across the left leg, just outside your left knee. So your right ankle is touching the outside of your left knee. Bring your left arm and hug your knee with both hands. Now rotate your shoulders, opening up your chest and look behind you. And just be mindful of where all you're feeling the stretch right now. Feel the stretch in lower back, in the outer thigh, even in your upper back. And come back. Let's make it slightly more intense. Now bring the elbow against the knee and hook it. So left elbow against the right knee, hooking it. And if possible, reach your left leg with your hand. If you can't do that, just keep your hand in Varad Mudra, as if you're giving Ashirvad to somebody. Your right hand is behind your back. If you don't have a cat behind you. And then you push and open the shoulder, really twisting your upper body in an opposite direction to your lower body and look behind you. This is called as Ardha Matsyendrasana. And this is a great stretch for your spine. Hold it for 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Turn back and bring your foot on the thigh. Keep it as high as possible for you, close to your groin ideally. And now push your knee down with your hand. Push your chest out. Create more space for the breath. Hold it here. And now see if you can take your hands to the other foot while this knee is bent. Keep your back straight, don't round up. And breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and sit back in the stretched out position, stretching both the legs out. Let's repeat the 3 things that we did on this other side now. So bend your left leg, place it across the right leg so that your ankle of the left foot is touching the outside of your right knee. Bend your right arm and hook your elbow against the knee. Hold it here, let your back open up a bit. Otherwise, you can hug the knee like we did on the other side. Hug the knee and rotate the shoulders. Now hook the elbow. Reach your hand to your leg or keep it in Bharat Mudra, giving Ashirvad. Other hand, your left hand behind your back. Rotate your back completely and look behind you. Your chin over your shoulder. So keep your chin slightly up and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn back. You know what to do next. Bring your foot close to your groin and push your knee away from your chest. Take support with the other hand. Expand your chest. Create more space for breathing. Take 2 deep breaths. And now reach up and fold forward. Both hands to your foot. Keep your back long. Not rounding up, because when you round up, you may end up hurting the back. But if you keep your back long, you will get the stretch in all the right places. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So did you feel the stretch in your hamstrings? Very nice. Now bring the feet together and let's sit in butterfly position. So the soles of your feet are together. Hold both your feet with your hands and just try to push your knees down as you straighten up your back. We'll just hold it here. Try to find a really big length in your spine, as long as you can stretch it. And as you exhale, just watch first and then do. As you exhale, you will bring your belly button to your heel and your chin to your toe. Ready? Let's go. Fold forward, targeting your belly button towards your heel and your chin ahead of your toe. If you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Just be wherever it feels like a nice stretch for you. You can be here, you can be here also, depending on your flexibility. And you can be all the way down if your body allows you. Just stay there for 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And inhale as you come up. Very nice. Now I want you to cross your legs again and do a form of breathing which really awakens your body and your mind, and it recharges your energy. And this breathing is called as Bhastrika. So what you're going to do is inhale as you lift your hands up, and as you exhale, I want you to make a fist and pull your elbows backwards, keeping them close to your rib cage. So not out wide, but in and close to your body. Ready? Let's go. Inhale and exhale. Here. And make sure that your inhalation is also sharp and your exhalation is also sharp. Ready? Okay, let's do it 10 more times. I'm sure you got a hang of it by now. Let's do it 10 more times and let's try to do it faster. All right. Hands on your knees and just take a few breaths to relax yourself. So this is called as Bhastrika breathing, and it really wakes you up. So whenever you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling okay, I'm going to fall asleep, but I have to work. There are two breathings that you can do. One is Bhastrika and the other one is Kapalbhati. Both are very, very refreshing, recharging kind of breaths. Okay, now I want you to come on all fours. All fours means that your palms and your knees are on the floor. So just make sure that your wrist, your elbow and your shoulder come in one straight line, which means that you cannot place your hand ahead of your shoulder. It has to be right under your shoulder. And your knees are right under your butts. And here, just inhale and lift your head and your tailbone up like we did in the sitting position in the beginning of the session. Just arching the back. And now when you exhale, round up again and try to pull that stomach inward and upward so that you kind of make a cave in your abdominal area. Let's try that. Round up, pull the stomach in and up. And release. So it's a very good abdominal strengthening exercise. This is called as Uddiyana Bandh. It can be done in sitting position, in all four position, and even in standing position. So right now we're doing it in all four position. And try to do it again. Put your mind to your abdominal muscles. Pull them inward and upward. Ready? Inhale, go up. Exhale, down. Pull your stomach in and up. And release. So while you're holding that lock, the Uddiyana Bandh, make sure that you're also holding your breath. Obviously, you cannot breathe with that lock in your stomach. Now let's do it one more time, and I'm going to give you a count of 20. So you have to hold your breath for 20 seconds and you have to hold the abdominal lock for 20 seconds. Just see what we're doing. Ready? Inhale, head and tailbone up. Exhale, head down, tailbone down. Pull the stomach in and up and hold the breath. 15 seconds more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the lock and breathe. Very well done. Now next we're going to do Pashasana or threading the needle. And this is going to help releasing any kind of stiffness that you may feel in your upper back or your shoulder or your pectoral region. So in the all four position, inhale and lift your right arm up and rotate your upper back. Look at the ceiling. And when you exhale, bring this right arm down and through the gap between your left hand and your knee and take it all the way down, bringing the back of your shoulder to the floor. Now let's repeat it one more time, and this time we'll hold it down there. Inhale Open up your upper back, chest. Stretch the shoulders. Exhale. Take your hand through the gap. Bring the back of your shoulder on the floor and your left arm, you can wrap it behind your back. Or if it feels uncomfortable, you can let it be on the floor. Hold it and take 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back down and back to the all fours position. So in this position, if you think your knees are hurting, you can double up the mat. Okay, like this. You can put multiple folds of mat underneath your knee, or you can use a towel to keep your knees relaxed. Let's do the same thing on the other side, Pashasana. On the other side, I'm going to turn so that you see what we're doing. Inhale, lift your left arm up this time. Open up the chest area. Exhale, take the arm through the gap. Bring the back of your shoulder on the floor. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach, and this time we're going to hold. Exhale, send the pash or the arrow through the gap. Back of the shoulder on the floor. This arm, only if it feels comfortable to lift up, you lift it up and wrap it behind your back. Breathe deeply 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back and come back to all four position and lower your hip into your heels, going into Shashankasana or child pose. Straighten up your arms, bring your forehead down to the mat. This is a very relaxing pose. You can do it towards the end of your day, every day before going to bed, and it's going to relax your back, it's going to relax your mind. Just stay in this pose for 5 to 7 deep breaths. And come back into Vajrasana. Now place your hands on the floor and step your right foot forward. Take your left knee slightly back, and if you can balance here, bring your hands to your hips. Now I want you to push your hip really forward, getting a stretch in this front area. And right here, there's the muscle called the hip flexor muscle, which gets shortened when you are sitting for very long hours. And when that muscle gets shortened, you get pain in your lower back. So we're trying to release that muscle to ease out any stiffness or pain in the lower back. You can also do it with one hand, the opposite hand, right hand on the floor. If you can't balance here, keep the right hand on the floor and lift the left arm up. Come back down. Bring your knees together. And let's change side. Bring the left foot forward. Push your hip forward. This time you will get a stretch in the right side hip flexor. Lift up the right arm. Really stretching the front of your body. Opening up. And breathe. How many times? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to the floor. Back into all fours. And now sit in Vajrasana again. And bring both your arms over the head. Interlock your fingers. Turn your palms upward and give your spine a nice stretch. Lifting up your shoulders. Grounding your hip and pulling your head upwards. Now make Namaskar Mudra. Join your palms together and see if you can bend sideways in Vajrasana. This is going to stretch the side of your body and your obliques. Let's bend to the other side. And come back in the center. Now again stretch your legs out and bring your hands behind your back. So I'm going to do fish pose now, which is Matsyasana. And I'm going to tell you two variations. If you're a beginner, you can just place your hands like this on the floor, fingers pointing towards the hips. Push your chest out, really arching your upper back and drop the head slightly back. Okay. Now, if your body allows, the second variation that you can do is go down on your elbows, push the chest out and drop the head completely back. So wherever you can be, let's do it together one more time. Either stay here, chest out, head slightly back, or go down on the elbows, chest out, head completely back, and let's hold it here for 20 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back up. So it's a very nice stretch for your upper back. You must have figured that, and also for your neck. And upper back or your thoracic spine also takes a lot of burden when you are working on, say, a laptop or a mobile phone. You're always in a sort of forward bend position, and it is very important to stretch open these muscles every now and then, going into a backward bend position so that the muscles in the front of your body and in the back of your body are balanced. And that is a very simple way of keeping your spine healthy. Let's do some more pranayam now. So sit in any comfortable position. Your legs can be crossed, or you can sit in Vajrasana like we did earlier. Or you can bring one of your foot on the opposite thigh. So doing a very relaxing, rejuvenating pranayam called Tamari pranayam. And for that, you need to bring your hands to your face. So just make sure that your hands are clean. And your middle finger will rest on your eyes. Your ring fingers will gently press on your nostrils. And your thumb will gently press inside your ears. Try that. Middle finger on the eyes, ring finger on the nostrils, thumb in the ear, but not pressing too hard. Your index finger and your little finger, they will just rest on your face. Okay, now just watch what we are doing, and then we all can do it together. So what we're going to do is gently press the nostrils so that you can take a deeper breath and inhale. And as you exhale, make a humming sound from the base of your throat. Keeping your mouth closed, hum. Okay, got it? Let's do it 5 times. Middle finger on the eyes, ring fingers, nostrils, thumb inside the ear. Gently pressing everything, not too much pressure. Deep inhale, expand, take a big breath. Exhale as you hum. Repeat. Inhale, hum and exhale. Inhale. more times. Inhale. And last one. And relax. Bring your hands back to your thighs and you can open up your eyes. So Bhramari Pranayam helps in activating your thyroid gland and it also activates the throat chakra or the Vishuddhi chakra. And how that helps you is that if you have difficulties in expressing your feelings, if you have difficulties in voicing your opinion, this pranayam is going to clear the blockage in your Vishuddhi chakra and you'll be able to express yourself better. Now, we're going to sit in any of the comfortable position and I'm going to guide you into a nice meditative state and that is where we'll end today's session. All right, so just sit in any comfortable position, whichever position you think you can sit comfortably without wobbling, without feeling pain here and there. And keep your back upright. So whenever you're doing meditation, always make sure that your back is upright so that all your chakras are aligned. Now bring your index finger and your thumb together and slightly wrap your thumb on the tip of your index finger. This is called as Chinna Mudra. And place the back of your hand on your thighs. Now shoulders go back and away from your ears. Sit up tall and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and with every breath, relax your body a little bit. Relax your breath a little bit and allow your heart rate to come down. Now start observing the weight of your body on the floor underneath you. And try to even out that weight so that you're not overloading one side of your body. You are centered and grounded. Now bring your awareness to the sense of touch and observe all the places where your clothes are touching your body. Observe how your clothes feel against your skin. Are they rough? Are they smooth? Are they silky soft or harsh? Just observe without reacting to it. Observing all the places where your skin is in contact with the clothes. Now observe the temperature of your skin. See whether you're feeling warm or cold or just neutral. Just observe, not reacting to that stimulus. Now Start observing the sounds around you. Observe all the various sounds, the loud ones, the not so loud ones, sounds close to you, and sounds that are far away from you in the distance. Just becoming aware of each and every sound around you, but without stressing, without paying any attention to any sound in particular. Next, shift your focus to your breath and see how relaxed your breath feels right now. Observe the ebb and flow of your breath. Observe the expansion in your body when you breathe in. Next, you observe the light falling on your closed eyes. Feel the temperature of that light. Does it look like a warm light or a cold light? Is it making any patterns on your eyelids? Just observing and not reacting. Now shift your attention gently to your thoughts and see which are the thoughts that are coming to your mind right now. Just take any one of those thoughts, put it in a colorful balloon. Imagine a yellow balloon, put that thought inside and release that balloon through the top of your head and watch it disappear into the space. As one thought disappears, repeat this process with all other thoughts, one at a time, and slowly let your mind become still. Take your time and be gentle, not rushing into this process. Just going one thought at a time, disassociating from your thoughts, and bringing your mind back to the present moment, to your body and your breath. Now observe the sense of calm and relaxation that this process has brought to your mind. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy the sound, touch, smell, sight around you, and just learn to be without reacting. Now slowly bring your hands together on your heart in prayer pose or namaskar mudra. Keeping your eyes closed, take a moment and feel the gratitude for having enough of everything that you need in life. The gratitude for having a healthy body and a healthy mind. And now rub your palms together, make them warm. With your warm palms, massage your eyes gently. And then rub your palms on the forehead, chin, shoulders, down the thighs and around the knees. And now slowly open your eyes. And with that, our today's session is over. And I hope everybody enjoyed today's session. So, Aishwarya, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Deepika. That was really wonderful. I was also trying a few notes, although
Thank you.
I'm sure everyone. 1 second, let me start my video. There it is. Thank you so much, Deepika. Wonderful session there, and I'm sure all the attendees have really benefited. And I think you transported us into a space where I think we were truly calm, and now we're completely recharged and invigorated to begin with the sessions to strings and absorb a lot of information with a clear mind. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me over. It was a great pleasure for me.
Thank you, Deepika.
And you all have a good day.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure.